Good morning, everybody. This is Lady Neox. It's been a few days. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back. This does feel like home. It really does. I'm glad to be back. I hope everybody's doing okay. This reading is for Tuesday, June the 4th, 2019. This reading is for Tuesday, June the 4th, 2019. Oh, wow. I've been off fighting demons and now I'm back. But all jokes aside, I did get quite busy, so I wasn't able to come on here and do my readings. And I've been able to get all that stuff out of the way. I guess I'm working a lot more on just being able to organize everything so that I can get everything done. That I do want to get done because I really do enjoy these readings, and I'm going to continue to do them. I am doing run reading today for the collective, for the group. Now, the overall energy is a little snippet of the energy you're going to be encountering today. The positive energy of the day is this card over here. And that's going to be an energy you want to embrace, an energy you're going to want to embody, and an energy you're going to want to encourage. Then a negative energy of the day, this is an energy that you're going to want to discourage. This is an energy that you're going to want to avoid. And this is an energy that you're going to want to diffuse altogether. Now, I did, because people do encounter when you are reading for the collective, there are a lot of people and they encounter this energy in a different way, right? So I pulled out 3 advice cards for 3 different groups of people, okay? To help out more, to make it a little bit more individualized. So the overall energy of the day is the Come Together card. The Come Together card. And this is very interesting because when I say come together, I kind of feel like, for some reason I wanted to say coming together, but then it was like come together instead. It just gives me a more of a future feel rather than a present feel. Like if it was saying coming together, then it'll be like the active process of coming together right now. But I'm getting more of a future feel. So this might be something that's in your mind, something that you're thinking of, something that you're just starting to do or in the process of, this might be in the mind, or just beginning to start, or just beginning to manifest, or perhaps it's going to manifest in the future, but it's coming out today, okay? Now, an interesting thing about this card, do you see those 2 giraffes over there? How similar they look. You can't tell them apart from each other. Do you see that? You can't tell who the girl is. You can't tell who the guy is, okay? And that's how these giraffes are. You can't tell who the girl is or who the guy is. So it's like we blended. This is really becoming one with your partner. Okay? So I see a harmonious union to where you guys are very similar. You guys are very the same. Once you blend, once you come together, you become the same. Okay? And that's really wonderful. Like literally 2 birds of a feather. Yeah? Right. Now that I'm looking at it, I can actually tell by looking at it the differences. But at first glance, you can't really tell, can you? But now that I'm actually taking a better or a second look, and excuse the noise of the truck car behind me. Excuse that. But you can't tell the difference, right? And that's what it's all about. Like we've blended, we've become so similar, we've become so the same. And that's very interesting. So it might be you partnering up with somebody who may be in a similar job, in a similar career, might have the same goals, dreams. And that's really wonderful because it makes it really harmonious. Okay. Now, another thing I can see is you two getting together, having 3 children possibly, with the stork up there. And if it's not 3 children, because when we're thinking about giving birth, it's not always physically giving birth to children, but sometimes you give birth to dreams. You might have 3 different things, 3 different dreams together that you guys might be giving birth to, maybe creating when you come together. And it's very harmonious because you both want it. You're both on the same page. And that's what this card is about. Come together, or come together. So if there's anybody in your life where you feel like, you know what, we're the same, we're going through the same things, or anybody that you come together with and it's like you guys blend so well that your dreams blend together, this card would encourage you to come together, okay? Now, the positive energy of the day is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And I do love these cards because one thing I notice that is different with these cards is the floors that the kings and the queens are on are just like chests. We play chess, yeah? We play chess. But we play the game of life. We play chess, yes. We are in the game of life. But that is the positive energy of the day, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the generous queen. The generous queen. She's a very generous queen, okay? She likes to give. The Queen of Pentacles, she got it. So she liked to give it. This woman liked to give it because she got it, okay? This card also may encourage, you know, not necessarily starting a business, but like it might represent somebody who's already in a business. So today, focus on your business. If you do have a business, today's a good day to focus on it. If it's a person, we're thinking about a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, somebody who's more on the feminine energy side. Just because you see a woman doesn't mean it has to be a woman. Some men just carry more of a feminine energy. Yeah. It could be somebody who's also a businesswoman. So these kind of people may be good influencers around you, or it may be a good energy. These are good people with good energies around you today, okay? If you are a guy and you're trying to come together with somebody, this energy would be a good energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could also be a businesswoman. It could also be somebody who's very grounded in their attitude. So being grounded in your attitude, if you're embodying this yourself today, being grounded in your attitude is a very positive energy. That's something you're going to want to embody. Just being grounded. Today is the day where we're grounded. Or you might want to find people who are more grounded to help you stay grounded. This is about stability. Okay, so it's time to get stability, being stable in what it is that you're doing, trying to find stability, okay? This is also about gift giving, protection. And it's also about physical manifestation because our pentacles cards are about physically manifesting things, okay? We're not just dreaming about it. This isn't an emotional experience. This isn't an emotional experience like water signs. It's not us going after our passions, just running with our spirit like the fire signs. But it is more, you know, earthly. This is more something you can see, feel, more practical, more stable, okay? And that's the energy of today, the positive energy, the energy that you want to embody. The negative energy of the day is Temperance. Our Temperance represents Sagittarius, actually. Our Saggies, hot-headed Saggies. Okay, so that's a negative energy. Anything that throws you off your rockers, gets your panties in a bunch, anything that makes you off balance, you want to stay away from today. Stay away from anything that's going to throw you off. That's the negative energy of the day. If something is causing you to balance out your emotions, then you don't need it. If something comes in your life and you need to go find balance, that's a negative energy. If a person comes in your life, especially because we're talking about coming together, somebody comes in your life and it's just like, I know we love the crazy, wild relationships, okay? If somebody doesn't balance you out, if they're not causing you to be more stable, then I wouldn't do it. Another thing I'm seeing, even though I'm seeing them on opposite sides, and I'm just going to throw this out there. This is the negative card and the positive card. But it could be two people coming together, and one is very stable, one is very, you know, all over the place. But coming together kind of balances them out a little bit. Sometimes you may be too stable. You don't try to have any fun. You don't shoot for anything. It's just really, really boring. And somebody might be off their rockers a lot, all over the place. And when you bring them together, it's the right kind of stability. Now we can start really manifesting things. Now we can really start manifesting dreams and getting to where we want to be. So that's another way I'm seeing this reading coming out today, okay? Ooh, yes. Two forces coming together. And it becomes very harmonious, and now we become the same. And if we're the same person, we have the same goals, okay? So we're not too bouncy and we're not too stable, but we're somewhere down the middle. So it makes it a little bit more exciting, yeah? Okay, now for our 3 groups of people. Now the first group, the very first group, I pulled out the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is traditionally a wish fulfillment card, right? That's where you're getting your wish fulfillment. But this relationship, or this coming together, or you know, coming together of 2 people or 2 entities, is actually going to bring you happiness, okay? This is what you want. This is your wish fulfillment. This is everything that you wanted for the first group. It's going to bring you happiness, okay? Now, when I was reading the book that goes with this, they describe it as being part of the bigger picture. And I guess in this union and coming together, you're now able to be part of the big picture, to be part of the big group where, you know, every spring flows, not just 1 or 2 springs, not just some springs, but every spring flows. So this relationship is going to be that wish fulfillment, but it's not only going to be that wish fulfillment, but it puts you into society as a part of society. It blends you into society. You find your place in society with this relationship and this coming together of 2 people, okay? So that's wonderful. Now, our second group of people, I got the Magus card, or the Magician card. And this is saying, you know what? Create a relationship. In your coming together to blend, to become one, you can literally create whatever relationship that you want, okay? This is just saying you have all the tools. Create what you want. This is somebody, looks like a magician. Look at that. He came like, booyah. Okay, I'm going to create whatever the hell I want. So you can create whatever kind of relationship that you decide you want to create. Whatever you want to create to make it harmonious. However you want to make it harmonious, do that. This is about you guys. This is about you. This is about your relationship. It's not about the world. It's not about what people want. It's about what you want. Manifest what you want. Manifest exactly what you want. And that's what this card is. For some people, just manifest. You know, you might have the crazy relationship, but manifest that crazy relationship as long as you guys are harmonious together, okay? And that's what it's about. Third group, I have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, which is the Strength card in here. The 9 of Wands is traditionally a defensive card. And it's traditionally a defensive card. It's all about being defensive. But in this, it's very interesting how in this deck, it's called the Strength card. Yeah, they put strength underneath. And it's funny because it's the moon and the sun, and they talk about the moon and the sun coming together, which really emphasizes what I was picking up earlier between the opposite ends, one being very grounded, one being ungrounded, and them coming together. And it just makes it a very strong defense. It's the sun, it's the moon coming together, okay? So even though you may be very opposite with this card, it's saying that you come together and you blend and you're going to mesh very well, and it's going to be great defense. You guys are a good defense. Your relationship will be very protected by coming together and blending together. You guys are a strong force. Strength. You're a strong force to be reckoned with, okay? You guys are a strong force to be reckoned with. This is a powerhouse for the third. Coming together makes you a very powerhouse, okay? This is for the third group. Coming together makes you a big powerhouse, yeah? All right. Ooh, relationships. It's all about relationships today. That was wonderful. And just to let you know, it's not just a male and female relationship over here. I also see I see two women on this side. So it could also be two women, and that's why you're so similar. So it could also be two women. So if any of you guys out there are, gay, that's fine. And that's also fine, but not necessarily. The Temperance card is not traditionally a feminine card. It does represent Sagittarius, just so I can let you know. There is a woman in this card, but it's not traditionally. It's funny. She may be the sun. The Temperance may be the sun. This may be the moon. That is so funny. Because of the sun back there. You see that? That's interesting. Yeah. Wow. And that's very interesting. But create what you want. Be happy, and know that your relationship is a stronghold. This is a powerhouse. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. And do think about the relationships. Today is all about coming together. Do think about them, because I feel like this may be a future card where it's like more encouragement. Go ahead and come together. If you're thinking you shouldn't come together because you guys are very different, this is an encouragement to come together. Come together, okay? Have a wonderful day, everybody.